What did you and Tracy do to Anthony?
Don't you have some files to file
Dad,
or
you
whatever
are in
it is?
serious trouble here. Anthony has disappeared. They're booking Tracy. You're next.
Relax, daughter. I did not whack Anthony Zakara.
Who said anything about whacking? Is Anthony dead?
McBain and my to figure out that Anthony has gone to his reward. Just look at the evidence.
Which points to you and Tracy.
It's all circumstantial.
That might be all the DA needs.
Do I look nervous?
Dad, you love the risk, but this is not the time, and whoever takes over from that is going to be under a lot of pressure to get results.
Well, maybe unless they're willing to manufacture evidence on their first day, I got nothing to worry about.
Do you really think any part of Tracy's story is actually going to hold up?
Well, there is that.
The sooner you tell me what's going on, the sooner we can minimize the damage.
You're taking this cop routine a little far, don't you think?
This is a concerned daughter routine, so stop dodging and tell me what happened.
Well, I would, but it wouldn't do any good. It's probably too late.
Dad, I have total confidence in you getting out of any situation, no matter how impossible or incriminating, but I can't say the same for Tracy.
Well, neither can I. She's her own worst enemy.
So let me help you both.
I don't want you involved in this. And I know that Tracy wouldn't either.
Dad.
For the same reasons.
It's time for you to start counting on me, like I've learned to count on you.
Okay. Here's the deal. I will tell you the unvarnished truth. If you promise that it stays just between us, we do things my way.
Okay.
I did not kill Anthony Zakara. But I might as well have as far as the law is concerned. The geezer is dead as a doornail. And unfortunately, I misplaced the corpse.
So you found Tracy standing over Anthony's body?
Yeah, and I naturally assumed that she had exercised her wifely prerogative in icing the toxic old bastard.
Why would you assume that?
Well, probably for the same reason that she thought I killed him.
Why would she think that, Dad?
Well, we had these hypothetical conversations about how everybody's life, especially hers, would be better if the geezer departed the earthly plane.
I believe in legal circles they call that premeditation, which ups the charges from manslaughter to murder.
Oh, it was just talk. Completely harmless.
Well, then why didn't you call the cops? Why did you drag his corpse halfway across the property and prop him up on a chaise lounge?
Well, we didn't have any choice, honey. The cops were moving in on us, and there was no time to do anything else.
Full disclosure is a choice.
Full disclosure to a cop. Lulu, you're moving precariously close to violating the basic tenet of being a Spencer. We do not fully disclose to anyone with a badge unless that anyone is a member of the family by blood and not marriage. And even then, it has to be in extremely dire circumstances.
So you thought it was a better idea to use his corpse as a giant puppet?
It was working. It would have been great if he hadn't disappeared. I mean, even Monica thought he was alive, and she's a doctor.
What I'm wondering is why you didn't see him get up and walk away.
Yes, I admit losing track of the corpse was unfortunate. It was an unforeseen complication.
So whoever moved the body probably killed him.
Exactly.
Why did the cops find a message from Tracy luring Anthony to the boathouse?
Well, as I mentioned, we were having these ongoing discussions about, liberating her from the now dead husband. But I did have a plan. But it wasn't murder. I was going to have him shipped off to parts unknown.
Parts unknown?
Okay, Uruguay. But when we got to the boathouse, he was already dead.
Shame.
Yeah. Because it made us look guilty. And then every time Tracy opens her big fat mouth, we look more guilty.
Yeah, you do.
But you believe me, don't you?
Yeah. I actually do. But it doesn't matter. Because Dante's the one who signs off on this case. We have to tell him.
I know. I agreed to tell you the truth, not your spouse, and not any other spud in blue.
He's the investigating officer.
Yes, and he's going to turn me over to the DA if I tell him this. I mean, come on. Nobody but another Spencer would believe this tale.
He's a Spencer by marriage.
Oh, please. You promised that we would do things my way.
Yes, but there is nothing that
There is no buts. And no disclosure. Not until I find out who it is that's trying to frame me and Tracy for offing the old geezer. Now you sit. Sit, girl.